What's up? How are you, Tzvi? Looks like you're all ready for Pesach. You smile. Baruch Hashem, everything is taken care of. Sitting in the office, and the only daga that Tzvi has right now, that Tzvi Rubinfeld, is how we're going to cover this funds for this organization called yitti.com. This is something very unique. I think that Tzvi, if you can explain us how this works, this is an organization that I think I never saw anybody else doing like this. If you could please tell us how this works.
So I got involved with my Rebbe, Rav Lapiansky. This is an organization that he's very much behind, very, very passionate about. And it's very, very simple. It's Yid to Yid. So the families that we're servicing over here, each one of them in the days before Yom Tov are given a blank debit card. In Eretz Yisroel, families in Eretz Yisroel, they're given a blank debit card. You come to the platform, you choose a family to donate to, you select the family, you select donate, you put in your credit card information. As soon as you complete the donation, every single cent that you just donated goes directly onto that debit card.
No overhead, no in between people, no commissions,
no fees, no commissions. Any expenses associated with some of the technology is there's volunteers, but also paid for by a single donor in Eretz Yisroel, and so your 100% of your donation is going directly to a family that needs money.
Wow! So how does it work? You can see who the family, not the names, but you can see the situation in the family.
Yeah, so
how does a person choose which family to take?
Yeah. So we're working with a team of Gabayim in Eretz Yisroel, reputable Gabayim in Eretz Yisroel that we have a relationship with, and they're dealing mostly with families that tend to be kind of ignored by the traditional organizations. They're from places maybe that don't get as much, and sometimes it's not even the full Yom Tif. We're not talking about thousands of dollars, but we're talking about the little extra money to make the difference between just a Yom Tif and then making it a Yom Tif. And we provide some basic information about the family, so where the family lives, how many children the family has. If the family is in Kailul, if there's sometimes there's a family who has a sick child, sometimes there's a child with special needs in the family, and so the Gabayim decide on what the amount that we're going to collect for this family. You select which one speaks to you. Sometimes it's a little bit personal, some information, and then you make the donation.
Wow! So let's see all these numbers like 375, 500, and that's not enough for a family for the whole Yom Tov.
Yeah. So sometimes they have other ways, so we have here a family that has no family support. Other families, Baruch Hashem, there's a little bit of family support, but not enough. And so we have the Gabayim really working with each one individually to figure out what's it going to take to make their Yom Tov a little extra special, to bring an extra Simchas Yom Tov.
Wow, amazing. So how does it work if someone wants to make a donation? What's the website again?
So you go to yidtoyid.com, Yid to Yid. You choose a family, you make a donation, and literally for a few $100, $500, you could bring a tremendous simcha to a family. If you don't want to pick an entire family, there's a donate button. You could give any amount, and we'll put it through to a family. But again, in the simple, direct, 100% Yid to Yid.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank you.
Pesach.
Thank you, you too.